He's so handsome. Hey. Hi. Oh, I love you too, honey. I love you too. Good morning, love. We were going to get out of bed, but I think we're going to relax for a little bit longer. Right? You there? You awake? He would let me do anything to him. Because he knows I love him. Right? And you love me. Good boy. Do you see the gray in his fur? Buddy used to be all black. And he is getting a lot of grays. He's getting older. Buddy is definitely getting older. He is sprinkled with gray. Kind of like Daddy. That's how it started with Daddy. All right. I'll let you rest. Okay. All right. Oh, well, that's good, huh? Is that good? Oh, right in the ear. Right in the ear. Oh. All right, let's rest for a little bit. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. Okay. Oh, little baby. Oh, did I wake you up, honey? I'm so glad I put these cat trees in the window here. They love spending time up here. My beautiful baby boy. Oh, yeah. Isn't she pretty? Hi, Eleanor. We've been playing with her favorite toy, which is a stick. She loves this. It's just a wooden towel that I move around under the sheets, and she just loves playing with it. Woo! All right. Buddy's not interested. A toy's got to be bleeding before he's interested. Yes. But he's very vocal. Yeah. Whoop. Where you going? Whoop. He went all the way up there. Oh, big yawn. I could watch Eleanor take a bath all day long. Are you done? Look how fluffy she is. Oh, you are so handsome. You are so handsome. You got some funny hair on your head there. You are so handsome. See how gray he's getting? See all the little white hairs? You're getting to be an old man like your daddy. My handsome boy. Oh, I love you. Yeah. Your little lips. My handsome boy. Oh, so handsome. Yes, buddy, I know, I hear you. Yes, more of my cats. I just think she's so picturesque. And that was Buddy's tail. What, honey? Yeah, I know. Talking about Eleanor, we can't have that. Hey guys, how are ya? Just finger brushing my beard and mustache before I walk into my home group. I should have taken a shower, but I woke up late. So, I think Monday. It is Monday, September 9th. It's 9:53 in the morning. My home group starts in 7 minutes. I'm sitting here in the parking lot, just taking a few sips of my iced coffee so I can wake up before I go in there. And also cry a little bit. I belong to one Facebook group that's just about cats. It's called Jill Franklin's cat group. It's just a bunch of really nice people. We all love our cats, but I'm sitting here on the verge of tears because a beautiful cat, I can't even talk, just passed away, and it just triggers a whole bunch of feelings. Every time I I hear of someone losing a cat or a dog or a person, lately, I go right back to, it's coming up on 3 years that Claire passed away 3 years ago, and I just started getting really emotional because I still miss that damn cat like it was yesterday. I still miss her so much. Today, Buddy, I apologize for the profuse use of cat videos before this because there were just so many moments I had to capture of my cats. But this morning, Buddy was lounging in a cat bed that's right off to my right-hand shoulder on the edge of my day bed. And he just went, meow, put his hand out with his little daggers and sort of touched my shoulder and pulled a little bit like, hey, wake up, it's time for treats. But the way he did it was just so much like Claire, because she used to go tap, tap when she wanted me to get my attention. So, yeah, I'm coming up on Claire's 3rd anniversary, and it's just devastating. But, let me get into this meeting, and then we'll talk. I'm thinking about doing something kind of unusual soon, but I'll chat with you guys in a minute. I see Jackie just pulling in, so I will see you guys later. Hey guys, hi. What a beautiful meeting that was. It was fantastic. We read a little bit from a chapter called Into Action. If you know the book I'm talking about, you know the book I'm talking about. And the conversations that were born from that reading were so spectacular. I feel energized and peaceful at the same time. To get to this point where I feel right now, it used to take a lot of drugs and a lot of alcohol. But I'm feeling really motivated to get more involved in this group and the people in it, in their lives. And it was really a good meeting. You know, if you haven't been with me before for very long, or you're new to the channel, you know, I've been sober for a very long time, and I know how not to drink with the best of them. I know how to go a day with no problem not drinking. But I have been a professional isolator, like flying solo I'm a professional at it. And to be a part of a home group and isolate at the same time is not comfortable or healthy. So I really do feel more connected to this group of people than I have in a real long time. It's been really fantastic. And there's some people there who have really inspired me to get back involved in service towards others. And there's a meeting tonight at what's central office for people who were interested in bringing recovery to institutions. There's a lot of places here in Las Vegas that are dedicated to help people get sober, and some of those places will invite people who are in recovery to share their story and to kind of spread the message that you literally don't have to drink today. So I'm thinking of getting involved in some committees and some stuff like that. So there's a meeting tonight at 6 o'clock where I could start to get involved with that. My report time for work tonight is like at 8:30 or so. So I should be able to make that meeting and get to work and have something to eat beforehand. So that's my goal today. I'm going to start the day after the meeting by going into Sprouts. I'm going to grab myself a sandwich, maybe some snacks for my trip. And then, I was telling you how I'm thinking of doing something unusual for me is it has been, I don't know how long, 8 years since I've been on a vacation. I watch a lot of YouTube. Can't get this little basket. Okay. I watch a lot of YouTube, and there's a couple YouTube channels that are dedicated to cruising. I love a cruise. Oh my God, I love to be on a cruise. But I really don't feel comfortable going on a 7-day or a 9-day cruise. Hold on. That's louder than the airport. I'm not comfortable leaving my cats alone for a whole week at a time. They're good for 4 or 5 days at the most. I would be uncomfortable leaving them alone for longer. And no, I can't have someone come in and check on them because that would be so stressful and terrifying for them that I just rather take a shorter cruise. So I've been looking at taking a 3 or 4 day cruise. I don't want to spend all that money, but I think I need a vacation. It's been 8 years since I've been on a vacation, and I'm a flight attendant, you know? So I'm looking at taking a 3 or 4 day cruise, probably something out of Los Angeles as a port because it's so close to Las Vegas. So I'm thinking of either something out of Royal Caribbean or Norwegian. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. If you have any experience with going on a short cruise out of Los Angeles, drop a comment, maybe make a suggestion. I'm looking at ID90, which is a website that we use as flight attendants, but I'm also thinking I might get a better deal on the cruise website itself. So if you have any experience with a short cruise out of LA, let me know. Now I'm going to grab some food. I will see you later. It's been such a nice day. I'm at Sprouts and I just got myself a sandwich and a soda for lunch. And the cashier is wearing a Depeche Mode Violator album cover on her t-shirt. And I was like, that is the best album ever. And she's like, I totally agree with you. And then she says, do you want a bag? And you pay 10 cents for a shopping bag here at Sprouts in Vegas. And I said, no, I'm all set. It's just a sandwich and a soda. And I rang up. I finished paying, and I said, maybe I should have gotten a bag because they're so good for kitty litter. These bags are so great for collecting kitty litter. And she's like, I totally agree. I'll just give you one. Oh, yay. It never hurts to be a cat person and love Depeche Mode. It's been such a nice morning. Who knew a plastic bag would make me so happy? Hey guys, how are ya? I'm great. I just got a fantastic parking spot. I did have to hunt for a spot, but I was only waiting for like 10 minutes before a flight attendant left and I was able to grab their spot. So very, very happy about that. Let me grab my bags. All right, let's go to work. Let me lock my car, make sure my car keys are in my pocket. If you know, you know. So I'm going to be going to Reno tonight. One leg, one flight to Reno. It's probably an hour-long flight. I'm supposed to be the most, actually the second most senior person on the trip. So I don't know what position I want to fly. If the more senior person wants to fly lead, I'm tempted to fly C. But position C these days, we have to read a lot. We can't play our announcements anymore on the FAP. We have to read them all. And on day 3 of this trip, we've got 4 flights, all of them about an hour long. That's just a lot of reading. I don't know if I want to do it. Or I can fly D up in front with the lead. Or I'll fly lead if she doesn't want to fly lead. So I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing on this trip. But it's one leg to Reno, then a long layover. Then there's 4 legs up and down the West Coast. And then on day 4, we fly from Oakland to Las Vegas. And then we do a Memphis turn. Whew, I know. So that day 4 is going to be a doozy, but all in all, good credit for not a lot of hours away from base. One of my favorite flight attendants, Leanne, is working on this trip. She is the 3rd most senior. So we'll see. It'll be a nice trip. Today has been really nice. I woke up, went to a meeting, had a fantastic meeting. Then I was invited to a central office meeting, which is something it wasn't what I was expecting or hoping for, but I'd really have to explain the entire of the service structure to you in the recovery community to make you understand what central office is. So I'm not going to do that today, but I did get contact information for 2 people who are heads of committees that I would like to get involved with. One day I'll tell you more about those. They're very involved, and if you're not in recovery, you might not find it interesting. So I'll save that for another time. In the meantime, I'm going into the airport. I'm going to grab a bite to eat, check in, and head to Reno. I'll see you there. Hey guys, hi. So I speak to you all too often from Wendy's these days, but I just stopped at Wendy's to grab a quick bite before I check in for work and go to my gate. And you know, I read every single comment. I read every single one. I I love it. I put a little heart next to it so you know that I read it. And the ones, if you've left a comment and I did not love it or heart it, it's because I still have it and keeping it as a reminder to either use your question or in a future question and answer video, or there's information that I think I want to come back to. Because if I heart it, it goes away. I can't see it again unless I look for it. So, but I just read a comment left by Devora, I think that's her name. She just had to let her cat Binks go because he was very sick. It's the best thing to do for the cat's comfort. You know, it's the last act of love you can really show an animal is to let it go. And I'm dying because she had to say goodbye to her little friend Binks, and then one of her friends committed suicide. You never know what people are going through. You never know. The person that you sit next to on the bus might be suffering similar problems. You just don't know. So this is another example of why we should all be kind to one another. Because you might see Deborah on the street and not think that she's literally under the enormous weight of loss that is incomprehensible. So I'm thinking about Johnny. I'm thinking about you and your cat Binks and your friend. I'm so sorry for your losses. But I do read every one of your comments. So know that, and know that I love all of you. But right now I'm sending more of my love to Devora and her cat Binks and her friend, who was an EMT, I think I remember reading. But oh my God, my eyes. Sometimes being a human being is a bitch. It really is. All right, I'm going to finish crying and eating my french fries. I will see you later. All right, so on a brighter note, I just, while I'm sitting here waiting for my check-in, I saw an email from Claudia. She was a gate agent with the company I work for in Las Vegas, but she just got her CJO, her conditional job offer, to work for Allegiant, and I'm super excited. She's a little tiny bit older than, I think she's a year older than me. And she's nervous, as you would be, going to training. Because, you know, if you weren't a great student in school, flight attendant training is daunting. You have to get like 90s for everything, you know. So you have to have an A in every class. There's a little pressure there, but she's going to do beautifully. I know what she's done here. If she can do what she did here, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. So good luck, Claudia. So two things I don't understand. First off, there's probably been maybe 4 announcements for Southwest Airlines. Every airline does it though. They make this announcement over the PA system urgently, where flight XYZ to Salt Lake City is completely boarded. We're waiting for 2 passengers to come to the gate. So if you can hear me, please make your way to gate XYZ. And then that same announcement is made 4 times. If a flight's completely boarded, you're not waiting for anybody. Like, I don't understand the vernacular there. The other thing I don't understand is why in 2024 people look at you so strange. They look at me strangely when I'm talking to my phone to you guys. In 2024, plenty of people do voice calling. It's not uncommon. But the people look at me like I have 3 heads when I'm talking to my phone. It's happened twice, just between Wendy's and here to my gate. Yeah, let me stop complaining. Blah, blah, blah. I will see you in Reno. Right, I'm going to be flying lead today. We have 93 passengers going to Reno. I just have to get some more passenger safety information cards and some ice if I can get their attention. Hey guys, hi. So I just got to my hotel room in Reno. We stay right downtown in a very, very nice hotel. I don't know what consists of downtown. I know there's a couple thrift stores nearby, so I'm going to check those out tomorrow, I think, and see if there's not a recovery meeting, because I'm just in this role of going on meetings on layovers. I could do worse things in Reno especially, but let's see. First, I want to make sure that my safety lock is engaged. Then we'll give you a quick tour of the room and a couple extra thoughts. So hold on one moment. There's the bathroom. It's sort of nondescript, but nice dark details on white Very nice. Over here, the room, quite nice. It's relatively small, but nicely appointed. This little desk area is cute with this little USB power outlet number, which is really, really super and useful. Lots and lots of outlets. That's great. Big screen TV up there, spot for your luggage, a poof over in the corner. Don't mind the poof in the corner. That's usually me. But we've got this queen size bed, which looks very comfortable. Nice lights on the bedsides. What's really, really nice about this hotel, and it's a stupid thing, but the outlets are easy to access and the lights are easy to actually figure out. Sometimes you have to figure out, it's like an IQ test, how to turn a light on. Coffee machine and coffee and tea, little fridge. There is no microwave, unfortunately, but I'll live. The view, I'm on the second floor. The view is not that spectacular. It's a parking garage over there and something. One thing I really like about this window here is they have this little frosted area so that you really can't see the rooftop on the other side of it. So it gives the illusion of a nicer view that's not marred by, well, maybe I'll show you tomorrow, but it's not a very nice looking roof. But the room itself is quite nice. I like the blue on the panels over there. Not too shabby. So our flight was very nice. We had 93 passengers going to Reno on a 321 Neo. That holds 235 passengers. Don't know why. So the flight was nice and easy. My crew's awesome. My chaser, super duper, loved her. Just a really nice flight. Short, 58 minutes, but nice. Oh, I didn't notice that. Let me show you. Ceiling has artwork. It's a salmon up there on the ceiling. How wild is that? Are salmon common in this part of the country? But yeah, nice flight, very nice flight. So tomorrow, actually technically right now, it is September 10th. First off, that means bidding opens up for our October schedules. There's only 570 something lines, I think. So I'm going to get a line. It's just that there are going to be a lot of reserves, people on reserve in October. Let's see. Oh, also tomorrow is the first day that registration opens up for the international convention. Again, I really shouldn't be telling you the name of the program I practice, but it's so hard not to. But Alcoholics Anonymous is going to be celebrating their 90th anniversary. So they do a convention, an international convention, every 5 years somewhere. It's usually in the US or Canada. This year, or next year, I should say, in July, it's going to be in Vancouver. And every year I think, I'm going to go every year. Every 5 years, I think, I'm going to go to the convention, and I never do. This time, or I should say this July, it's just in Vancouver. I'm in Vegas. It's going to be so easy to get up there. And I can fly for almost free. All I do is pay for taxes. So registration for that opens at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I'm going to wake up kind of early so I can make sure to get a jump on that, because I don't know how fevered people are about registering, but I want to make sure I can get the best room I can for staying there. It's July 3rd through the 6th, I think it is. So blah, blah, blah. So that's my plan tomorrow. I want to bid from October schedule. I want to register for the international convention, and then check out some thrift stores and maybe a recovery meeting. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good day. To get there, though, I have to go to sleep. So I will see you tomorrow. That was a very comfortable bed. It looks like it's a beautiful day outside. I don't know if I mentioned it the other day that it was very hazy in the Vegas area. And I can kind of see the haze over here and over here. Apparently there's a disastrous wildfire happening not far away from here. Lots of houses were evacuated, so I'm hoping it's not going to affect the air quality here. And of course, I hope those people are okay. This is the roof I was talking about last night. And so I woke up at 8:30 this morning so that I could jump online the moment registration opened for the convention in Vancouver this coming July. So I jumped on and at 8:59 Pacific time, I was right to the website and found this. So apparently my wait time is more than an hour, and I'm assuming that this is a slider to say, a progress slider, because registration is so popular. I'm sure there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people around the world, if not just the country, and looking to register. So the website is being swamped. That's what I'm assuming. Registration is going to be the portal for registering for a hotel at the discounted rates. And the discounted rates are between $200 and like $500 Canadian a night. So it's going to be definitely an investment. So once I find out where I can stay for this convention, which really isn't till July of next year, I'm going to then sort of look more into whether or not I'm going to take a cruise that I would like to go. Because if a cruise is going to cost me, say, $1,200, complete, because I'm going by myself, I'm not going to be going with anybody else. I'd rather put that $1,200 towards my convention that I'm going to in July. But then again, as a flight attendant, I'm like, I could pick up a couple short trips and pay for my hotel room, no problem, between now and July. So maybe I can do both. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to sit here in my room for another hour or so, just watching some YouTube videos and stuff to keep myself occupied. I could bid. Yeah, I'll go into bidding for next month's schedule and then come back to this little slider and hope that I have moved ahead in the queue. So if you've never seen any of my videos regarding bidding, this is what the screen looks like, the main screen looks like once I have applied my preferences. So this would be, for example, be a line. This is a schedule. This is a possible schedule. At the top here, I can see that, yes, I do have my specific day that I want off as a 1 there. It says consecutive, that's number 8. There are 8 consecutive days off in a row. There's more than 8 days off, but there's 8 in a row, as you can see here. And then there are 77 hours and 55 minutes of credit for that line right there. So that's how I would sort of look through here. And now I'm just going to look through the blocks of days off that I like. I could go into the sorting section again and select the specific days I want off, but it's easy enough to kind of just roam around and look for different lines. It's 9:31, and you can see there's been some improvement, but it looks like I'm going to be sitting here for quite a long time. It's 10:30 in the morning, and, well, there's progress. 11:18, there is further progress. I am very anxious to get this done. 3 minutes. I'm jumping up and down in excitement. I'm also very anxious. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a decision on a hotel room right away, and if I have to pay for it right away, I'm a little anxious because that hotel room could cost me $600 or more just for the few days I'm going to stay there. So I'm a little anxious. It's happening. I'm very excited. 295 days, 12 hours, 25 minutes, and 35 seconds until the convention starts. Oh, love me a good countdown. I'm literally starting to cry just registering for this event. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Every 5 years they have a convention, and every 5 years I'm like, I'm gonna go, and then I never go. And this time I'm gonna go. I'm like literally wiping tears of happiness away. 295 days. I'm so excited. Payments processing. This feels like a roulette wheel for some reason. Something's gonna go wrong. I know it is. So stressed. This has been the most frustrating process ever, just getting through this. Like, I've included my payment information probably 4 times, it seemed to accept it because it allowed me to go on to getting housing, which is going to cost me $1,000 for 3 nights. And I'm still seeing red exclamation points, but I was able to, oh, this is so frustrating. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my shit. Timeout occurred. I mean, error. I don't know what's happening here. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. I am absolutely going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going crazy. The website timed out twice while I was in the middle of paying for stuff. So, I mean, I don't even understand. It won't let me reload. I'm trying to log in again. Nothing's happening. After all of this, I may not go to the international because the website crashed. I was crying a few minutes ago out of gratitude. Now I'm like simmering in absolute rage. I'm a toddler. I'm so disappointed right now. I haven't received any emails regarding payments made or registrations completed, so I don't think I'm going to go. It looked like I was 20,075 or something in terms of the person who, in terms of numbers of people who had registered before me. I mean, 20,000 people registered, so the website is clearly not able to handle it. But I don't know what's going to happen. If I can manage to complete the registration, which I've tried to do, and there are no hotel rooms available in Vancouver at that time, I'm gonna that's another timeout. Oops, there's an error on the page. Yeah, I know, something went wrong. All right. I've done everything I can do. I'm powerless over this right now. I just have to, I need to go eat something because I'm mad. I'm mad. I've just spent the last, 4 hours almost, trying to get this done. And I'm mad. Whatever. I am pacing around the room, so irritated, so upset, because I still wanted this. I wanted this so badly. So I'm back on the website. I was able to finally get on the website again, and it said, oh, returning user, click here. So I clicked there, and they said, oh, you're going to get an email in the next couple minutes regarding your registration where you can continue on and blah, blah, blah. And that was probably 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. And I have yet to receive that email. So I'm so frustrated, guys. I'm so frustrated. But on a brighter note, on a silver lining, I told you there's someone close to me in my remaining family that is getting sober. She's newly sober, and she's been sober for I think the 21st of August, I think, or the 24th of August was her sobriety date that she chose. And so she just called me, and we got the chance to chat for a few minutes, and it did remind me how lucky I am, how blessed I am, how good my life is. So it kind of took the edge of my anger and frustration and dulled it a little bit. So I'm gonna honestly just throw my hands up. I have no control over this. I have no power over this. All I can do is accept what's happening, which sounds really good. I'm struggling with that, but this is what we would call a luxury problem. Oh my God. Is there a bigger luxury problem than this? Probably not. All right, let me just chill. I'm going to put some pants on. I'm walking around with no pants and go outside before this day is over. All right, let's go for a walk. All right, I put pants on. I know I sound excited. I just popped on to ID90 to look for hotel rooms in Vancouver, just in case I'm able to register but not get a hotel room, because it looked like they were selling out very quick. But the cheapest hotel room near the convention, within a reasonable distance, the cheapest room is $515, $446 for one, and we're just talking now numbers I'm unwilling to spend. So yep, looks like I'm not going to the International in Vancouver. I guess I'll stay sober anyway. Oh, this is pretty. It's just outside my hotel. Continues down there. The mountains are over there. There is supposed to be some sort of river walk or something over this way. I'm still mad. I just wish, why can't something just so simple work out? I don't know. But I'm out in the sun, wearing a ton of sunscreen. And here we go. Irritated. I need to eat something. All right, yes, I'm still talking about it. Confusingly enough, it looks like the registration was charged to my card. That worked. So I'm registered for the convention, so far as I know. I'm assuming I'll get some sort of email or something regarding that. But in terms of getting a place to stay now, that's going to be the kicker. So I'm going to walk around this area, which seems strangely deserted. It's nice, but very weird. My mood is completely not good. So I'm going to walk around here, try and find something to eat. Everything seems to be boarded up or closed. The most active thing I see is a pigeon over here. And then go online and see if I can find something. I don't know. I've never been to an Airbnb or anything. I don't even know how to do that kind of thing. So maybe I can do something like that. But I just need to stay somewhere relatively close to downtown Vancouver without spending like $1,500, you know? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm getting myself all worked up over nothing, I'm sure. Oh, I don't like this. This is not my kind of layover. Is that Starbucks open? Please be open. Please be open. Oh, thank God. Civilization. Hi. Desperate for some caffeine and some food. Thank you. Well, this is a cool little sign for Reno, the biggest little city. And I don't know what hotel this is, but if you see those little colorful dots on the front all the way up to the top there, those are rock climbing walls. Yeah. No, thank you. I did a quick search for thrift stores, and one of the closest ones was St. Vincent's. It's Catholic Charities of Northern Nevada. It looks like they're distributing food to people, which is nice. I'll tell you, homelessness here is everywhere. So it's good to see them handing food out to people who really need it. I passed by a couple, I don't know what religion they are, but they stand around in public spaces offering different courses on religion and books and pamphlets. I don't know which religion that was, but there were 4 people standing behind a stack of pamphlets and books at the bus terminal, all dressed very nicely, all happy and chatting, and the people that were milling around them were clearly desperate for something right now in this life, not their next life or their spiritual life. So I don't know, not to judge, I am, but I'd much rather see someone handing out food than pamphlets. Let's see if we can go into this thrift shop. All right, looks pretty much like a Goodwill. Smells a little bit more earthy than Goodwill, but Yeah. Let's look over at hard goods. That's what I'm really interested in. Oh, look at this little quail. Oh, those are cute. Oh, the smell is really something else. I can tell you for a fact that my higher power is not subtle, in that I was just in your time a few moments ago losing my shit over how frustrated I was that I wasn't able to spend $1,000 for a hotel room, that it was making me upset that I couldn't get my registration completed. And then I come for a walk around Reno, and there are people, there are drifts of people on every corner, along every building, that are struggling, dying, like skeletal people, just all over the place. All over the place. And here I was, wrapped up in my own ego and my own selfishness, to not recognize how lucky I am to even be able to walk down the street with nothing except for an empty Starbucks cup full of ice. And that the people who are around me are carting everything they own in a shopping cart, if they even have that. And here I was, so wrapped up in my own selfishness and my own glorious life, that I have the luxury of being irritated is embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. I'm beating myself up so hard because of my obvious lack of gratitude. This feels like I'm an animal. I really am. I'm an animal and a toddler at the same time. The only reason I think that this area that I'm in right now doesn't have anybody sleeping on the streets is there are some apartment buildings that are being built. There's nothing here as a resource or anyone to get anything from. There is some sort of stadium or something over here, but there's nothing. There's nowhere to get anything, or get water or food or assistance down here, I don't think. So I think that's the only reason there's no homeless people down here. But it's been devastating. It's been devastating. And I'm just so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed with myself for how upset I was. And everything's going to turn out fine. Everything's going to turn out fine. I'm so embarrassed with myself. And here I'm sharing it with you. There is a thrift store right there called Our Garage Thrift Store. But about a quarter of a mile that way, there's a recovery meeting. Which one do you think I need to go to more? Bingo. Another thrift shop behind me. Oh, I keep trying to plug along. I got 4 more minutes to walk to this meeting. Yeah, going to a meeting, not a thrift store. I made it. About 2 minutes late. Better late than never. Hey guys, what a day. What a day. Spiraling into selfishness, self-centeredness, complete the opposite of gratitude, into finding this recovery meeting and experiencing probably one of the best meetings I've ever been to in my life, surrounded by people who are really struggling, honestly, but getting through it one day at a time with the principles they're learning in recovery. There's a little book room or bookstore inside the shop. Look at this dog. He's playing frisbee with his dad. So there's this little bookstore, and they sell different medallions and different coins. And I see a big chunky brass one that looks real familiar, because it's the ones that we actually have made in Boston for sale in Boston. It's just a regional style of coin.
GPS signal lost.
Okay, GPS doesn't want to play. I walked up to the bookstore counter. I said, hey, can I see one of those coins? It's that one. It's 22 years. And it's exactly the coins that they make for the Boston area. And they call it a Boston coin. And I stood there in front of the bookstore cashier starting to cry. Because I needed a little taste of home. And this coin is purely reminding me of my roots and where I come from and blah, blah, blah. What a day. Spiraling into selfishness and then coming out the other side of it all in one afternoon. Craziness. And you're still watching. I have no idea why. No idea why. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm also probably on the verge of being lost. GPS is not working, so I'm kind of using my instinct here, which has not always served me well, but I'll see you back at the hotel if I make it there. All right, I'm walking in the direction of the hotel, I believe, but I look over and to see the smoke, there's billows and billows of smoke rising from the mountains over there. I wonder if that's one of the forest fires that are raging. That looks kind of scary. All right, Reno seems to be very strange, but once in a while you get some really interesting architecture here. So, all day long, I have had one strawberry acai lemonade from Starbucks and what did I eat? A piece of pumpkin bread. That is all I've eaten. It is now 3:38 in the afternoon. I've got some stuff in my bag I could heat up. There's a microwave on the floor above me. Or I could go to the hotel bar. Apparently it's reasonably priced and we get a 20% discount. I don't know what I want to do. I need to eat something though. Nope, I'm gonna eat what I have in my room because what they had to offer for dinner didn't look very appealing, and it seemed fairly expensive compared to what I have in my suitcase, which is already paid for. And if I am indeed going to get a hotel room in Vancouver at some point, let's just chalk this up to putting that money towards a better place. All right, it doesn't look very good on camera, but this is some chickpea tikka masala, and I've got some hot cooked sticky rice to go with, and that is my lunch. All right, I just put my shirt back on. You're welcome. You don't want to see me without a shirt, trust me. So I have been, it is now exactly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I started this whole process at 9 o'clock this morning, trying to register and then get a hotel room for this event in July. I finally got an email confirming my registration for the event. So I am registered, it's all paid for, it's done. So that's that. But I still cannot access any part of the website that would allow me to choose a housing option. And that is everything from a hostel up to the Pan Pacific, which I have stayed there once back in January 10th. I think it was 2002. I stayed there once. It was horrible. Oh my God, it was just awful. I'll tell you the story one day. But I still had not received any notice or any access to this spot where I would be able to choose a room. So I finally bit the bullet and I went over to Expedia and went looking for a hotel or a guest house or something. And then I crossed that information with anything I found on ID90, which is a website that we can go to as flight attendants for discounts. And I found a little guest house called Cozy Bedrooms Guest House in Vancouver. It's got a pretty good rating, 3 stars. It's got 8s and 9s across the board when it comes to cleanliness and neatness and that kind of stuff. So I am going to be paying $165 a night, which is very reasonable. Of course, it's a twin bed in a little bed and breakfast kind of thing. So it's I'm getting what I'm getting for the price. But I think my room subtotal is showing me at $494, which is half of what I was prepared to pay. Taxes and fees, $173. And then there is a resort fee of $48. Living in Las Vegas, I have come to accept resort fees. So a grand total of $716 to stay in Vancouver from the 3rd through the 6th. So I'm going. It's done. As I get closer and closer to that date, I'm going to look at ID90 or whatever website to get a non-rev flight from Vegas up to Vancouver. But depending on availability of non-rev flights, because I suspect those flights are going to be very, very full to Vancouver for that weekend, I might just bite the bullet and pay for a positive space seat. I think Frontier goes there. I think United goes there. Who else goes there? I don't know. But that's the plan. That's the plan so far. So I'm going. And it's not going to end up costing me more than probably about $1,000 total for everything. And I think that's pretty good for what I'll get out of it. So I'm excited. Between now and then I'll pick up a couple 2-day trips, or if I can pick up a 3-day trip at time and a half, that'd take care of a lot of that cost. So I'll do what I can there. I feel better that I took it in my own hands and got the room, and the price is pretty good, especially compared to what it could be in Vancouver during that period of time. So I feel satisfied. It's done. I'm calm. It's finished. Ta-da. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to play a video game for a few minutes. I ate my lunch, and I might just read for a bit and then contemplate what time I want to go to bed, because I do have to wake up at 4 a.m. So I will see you guys later, either today or tomorrow. All right, thanks. And thanks for joining me on this emotional roller coaster that I've been on. I do apologize for the drama, but this is a part of me that you don't frequently see, but is very present in the back of my head pretty much all the time. So I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye. So here's a map of Vancouver. The airport is right here. My room is right here, not that far away. And then the convention center, or the stadium, it's going to be, the event will take place, is right up here somewhere. So it's not too bad. The locations are pretty good. So yeah, I feel better. I feel better. All right. So good news and bad news. Good news. There's two good news. I put my shirt back on so you don't have to see me without my shirt. You're welcome. Second is I got that email confirmation for the convention. So it's all paid for. My registration's done. I got a whole listing of the registration. I'm also ordering some souvenir books and some little mementos of the occasion. So that's all done. That's all taken care of. And I scrolled down through the email on my computer. It was not easily seen on my phone. But I also received the confirmation for the hotel room that I selected when I registered for the event. So now I have 2 hotel rooms. I know. All the trauma and all the drama inside my head that came out of my mouth for a little while there. And I'm now in this situation where I have literally 2 hotel rooms booked. So I'm going to cancel one of them. There is a cancellation fee for each of them. I'm probably thinking of keeping the more expensive room because it's much closer to the venue I'll be going to, or I'll be attending the convention. So it's a short walk right to the convention center. The other location, the bed and breakfast that's cheaper, I'd have to take an Uber to and from the convention center quite a few times rather than walk. So I'm probably going to cancel the cheaper of the two hotel rooms and just suck it up and pay more for the closer hotel that's probably also nicer. So that's good. The other option could be that I either see if somebody that I know wants to go to this convention and they can take on the room the other room that I have. So I have until June, literally, of next year to cancel one of those two rooms. There's a cancellation fee, but I can suck that up, no problem. So it's not a big deal. But I'm just kicking myself that if I just waited 15 minutes, I wouldn't be in this situation. But so, good news, bad news. An embarrassment of riches and an embarrassment of my behaving like an absolute toddler. All right, so I'm taking this shirt off again, and I'm going to crawl in bed and just zone out for a little while. So I will see you probably tomorrow. All right, bye-bye. Oh, my God, kill me. Good morning, guys. Hi, it is 5:26 in the morning, and we're going to Vegas. You waiting for me?
Well, you guys are ready.
Oh, yeah, we're ready.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, guys. Hi. So, back in Vegas. Wish I was staying. I'll tell you that for a fact. We're going to head to the B gates now, where we're going to fly to Boise, and then back here, and then to Oakland. So, it's going to be a fairly long day. The smoke from the wildfires in California, it's crazy. The whole city is under a thick haze of smoke, and when our boarding door opened up, it smelled like a barbecue. It was very, very strong. So the air quality is insane. You can't even see the mountains in the distance. All right, let's go to Boise. I think we have 60 passengers on board. Crazy. All right, see you soon. You can see the strip, kinda, over here. The smoke is so bad, but you can't tell that there's a mountain range behind. Crazy. It smells like a barbecue. Crazy. Ugh. Nothing is easy. Nothing is simple. Just got to Boise, and there's a 2-hour delay, which is really an hour because we have to, spend 45 minutes boarding, so bit of a delay. I think it's flow control, just because of the smoke is slowing traffic, I think. Hey guys, how are ya? I don't know when the last time it was that I saw you, but we just got back to Las Vegas. It's been a very long, oh no worries. It's been a very long day, guys. We started our day with a 4:55 a.m. van to the airport for a 5:15 show. It is now 3:17 in the afternoon, and we've had a series of delays. Nothing enormous, just enough to kind of keep us stuck for a little while. So we still have one more leg to do to Oakland. It's just been a very long day. And I've had 2 flight crews. Not a good match for either of them. It was not great. We still have the second one for one more leg. I guess we're going to keep them. Are they staying? Yeah, they're staying. All right, I didn't say that. Shh. I'll see you in Oakland. Hey there, hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh, it is 5:54 in the afternoon. We started our day at 4:55 a.m. Here on the West Coast. So it's been a very long day, guys. Our passengers were flawless. All 4 legs, the passengers were just fantastic. It's just that we had delays and interruptions and all sorts of challenges all day long. But let me show you the room that I'm finally here. I've got probably 10 and a half hours. So I'm going to show you the room. Then I'm going to run over to Taco Bell, which is around the corner. I'm not even taking off my uniform. I just need to eat something real quick and throw it in my belly and then get into bed. But let me give you a quick room tour. And I'm dying to see what's behind this curtain thing. But here's the room. All right. It's definitely very interesting. The artwork are posters that are hanging on clips. The bed kind of gives me some Pendleton vibes. A little mini fridge in mint. And I'm dying to see what's behind here. Another shade, okay. What is... All right. Nothing terrifying. Cute little desk. I have to worry when someone leaves earplugs next to the bed that the hotel is very loud. The bed is very nice. There's a big, huge TV screen up there. Hangers on these little hooks up here. It's not bad. It's a cute little room. And then we have the bathroom, which is cute. She's cute. Now to Taco Bell. I'll see you soon. Look at the hallways. Really like weird green color. And these are some of the indoor spaces. Kind of cool. This is the bar. And there's lots of interesting artwork. Yeah, it's a cool little hotel, right? All right, Taco Bell. This is not where I want to be. Although just a couple blocks away from our hotel, it looks a little bit nicer. The bartender at the hotel said that he only had flatbreads to offer, and I'm not going to spend that money on a flatbread. So he directed me down towards Broadway. There's Dave's Hot Chicken and the Halal Guys. They had chicken and maybe they have a falafel. Maybe I'll check that out. I've never had Dave's Hot Chicken. All right, isn't that a cool sign? So I just got a falafel and a barbecue chicken sandwich at the Halal Guys. I'll eat the falafel for dinner tonight, and I'll keep the chicken sandwich for tomorrow after our first leg of the day, so I can eat that and be full until I get home. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm always telling you how tired I am. I'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Hi. It is 3:53 in the morning. An alarm just went off a few minutes ago to let me know that I have 15 minutes before my shuttle. I like to leave my room 15 minutes at least before the shuttle so I can make my way there. If there's coffee downstairs, I can grab that and then get on the shuttle without running, because I think it's rude, personally, to show up just as the shuttle is supposed to leave. So I'm hoping there's coffee down here. But today we're flying to Vegas, and then we do a Memphis turn. But the room was very comfortable. The bed was very, very comfortable. It was not loud. I did not need the earplugs. So the hotel, I love the location. Yeah, not good. But yeah, all right. So I will see you in Vegas or somewhere soon. All right, bye. Oh, hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Vegas. Wish I were staying. Oh my goodness. So that was just 1 hour and I think like 7 minutes or something. Super easy to get here. Fairly light load. No problems at all. No issues, no concerns. Just struggling to keep my eyes open. It really is the hardest part of my job, staying awake. Yeah, now we have to do a Memphis turn. So, yeah, no issues, no problems. So next time I see you, we'll probably be back here in Las Vegas, unless something weird happens in Memphis. So I will see you later. Hey guys, we just landed in Memphis, and that is where we are. And that is the storm we just flew through. I don't know how it's possible that we're gonna get out of here as we're scheduled to leave, because the weather was crazy. The turbulence was only bad for a short amount of time up in front. The back must have been a roller coaster. But our pilot, our captain I should say, landed Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. And I said on the PA, I was like, you couldn't get that landing at Delta, and everybody laughed. Yeah, nice flight. Really good, really good. I wasn't going to say anything like regarding the flight because this video is already too long. But I can't help but tell you, hi, sweetheart. I couldn't not tell you that this flight was so remarkable. We had one gentleman who is gold level with us, and he flies us 3 times, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week for work. Yeah, just he had a great flight. I had a great flight. Yay! Hopefully we can leave here on time because I would like to go home. But we'll see. I will see you back in Vegas. Oh, hey guys, how are you? So I'm back in Vegas. I do feel a little bit like a celebrity walking through the airport because pretty much everybody from our last flight stopped and said hi and thank you and gave me fist bumps and handshakes, and I don't know what I did, but I was doing it well on my last leg. We had lots and lots of birthdays, lots of people getting married, and all sorts of people celebrating. So I did a lot of shout outs and told people like we loved them, you know. But I also said, you know, there's going to be somebody on this plane who is not having a good day and is having a difficult time right now. So I want to tell you I love you too. And I mean, it was just really. Hold on one sec. So it was a nice flight. It was really fantastic. A great way to end a very long day. But I don't remember the last time we were so busy. Service took up a very large part of our flight today. The turbulence wasn't as bad as it was getting to Memphis, but yeah, all in all, a good day. Long, another 12-hour day, but definitely good. I'm off for 2 more days. Then I start another 4-day. So I'm going home to the cats, and I will see you in the next video. All right, thanks for joining me on this very long video. Thanks, I'll see you soon. Fly safe, bye.